Hi everybody, this is Christy. I am the Intimate Warrior. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send you love. Alright, so I want to kind of explain a little bit more about this full moon in Taurus, along with the Pleiades portal, incorporating, of course, we had to go through the 1111 gateway, which it acts as an opening for, like I have mentioned in a few of my other videos, it's the doorway, that opening for you to really step through, to make that commitment here, so that you can awaken to more of your divine blueprint. So no matter what, the bottom line, no matter what anyone is telling you about the 1111 gateway or anything else that we go through, everything is about awakening more to your divine blueprint. That's the easy answer that anybody can give to you, and that's what I'm going to express here, beginning in this video. But of course, I like to give you more detail, more depth, and please excuse if you end up hearing any dog barkings or people in the background. It is outside noise coming through, and I apologize for that. And everything that I've had to this video in my awareness for, again, it's been several days or a week, whatever it has been, but because of what I am going through personally, and then a busy lifestyle, today is the first day that I can give this to you. I have really been feeling, of course, I am a Taurus, and my sign is a Taurus, but because I was also a preemie, I also work with Leo. So having said Leo, we have the Leonids, and I hope I am pronouncing that correctly, Meteor Shower taking place the same time as this full moon in Taurus, along with the Pleiades portal. So there's a lot, and of course the eclipse. There is so much energy, so much intensity, and this is just what I am talking about. We have other planets. We have the sunbursts, solar flares taking place. The Earth goes through her own upgrade. So we have so much to go through. Now I talk about what I am being guided towards. So, and I leave it at that. And so let's see if I can, with myself, because I know where I am, of course, you guys know. And this full moon, which is also the sun in Scorpio, the combination of, again, the Alkyone, and see, Alkyone is sitting up there with the Pleiades on the shoulder of Taurus. Scorpio, again, is the opposite of Taurus, which signifies the Kundalini. Because the sun is in Scorpio, it is the solar light, okay? We have the solar, and then we have the moon, which is lunar. And both of those are necessary within our ascension cycle. The accumulation of enough of our lunar cycle allows the sun or the solar seed to be planted. The Kundalini, again, which is a representation of Scorpio, is allowed to rise. When the Kundalini actually is rising, it's rising through the central canal of us, through the two pillar gateways now. Does that make sense to you now? The 1111 gateway. You can go right through the doors, and enter through love. The Sushumna only awakens when an individual has, of course, reached enough of their 12 cell salts, has stayed in alignment with love, and all of the beautiful work and synchronicities have, the integrations are about to take place. The true Kundalini does not, through the central canal, does not awaken until the very end. That's the confusing part, that people think that what they are actually going through is the true serpent or the true fire. There are separate fires that come through and in different cycles within. Now, the Kundalini is going, or the Sushumna is going to awaken. But of course, it's also going to go through the nadis of Ida and Pingala, where it creates still, because now there's no separate. Because when the Kundalini or the Sushumna nadi is awoken, it is allowing the same energy to go through, and it collects data from all of your organs, and of course reaches your crown. And that is my simple explanation in regards to that. Now, what is actually going through, and I think I got off course here. So you have Alkyone of the Pleiades. So Alkyone is, of course, the central sun, and this light, which becomes the solar light, is now reflecting onto Taurus, or illuminating Taurus, and more specifically the eye of the bull, at the opposite of Alkyone in the Pleiades, and prior to Taurus is the constellation of Orion. We all know the significance of Orion and the Great Pyramids, and the eye of the bull is Aldebaran. This is a intersection point, or a crossing point. How things are lining up creates a cross. I have mentioned the X marks the spot, or even the X mark that I have received prior to us entering into the gateways. So there's some of that information. But what is actually taking place? I have been mentioning in my videos lots of crown symptoms, lack of sleep as well, being awoken at 3 in the morning. My ears have been tender, very itchy, sounds going in and out on both ears. No pain, just that really deep itch that just can be very annoying. But is also that also affects your throat, and lots of still sinus clearing. Nothing discolored, just clear fluids trying to come through. Headaches from time to time. Very exhausted now. Today, although I have energy again, I'm not sure if you can hear it in my voice. Lots of excitement. I am feeling very, very exhausted, physically and mentally as well. But so this is creating, when you look at it, when you are connecting the dots, it takes, of course, we are working, as I mentioned in lots of videos, the Alta Major, which is in the throat, which opens from the back of the neck. The two ears, or the ears, we have, if you create a line, a horizontal line there, if you create the, from the crown, top of the crown, and down to your throat, there's another a line there. That creates what? A cross, right? So this is what we are actually doing, is activating here the golden diamond crown, or the golden crown diamond, whichever one that you prefer to call it. And this is when we truly start to begin to awaken the pineal, pituitary, and the ear chakras, which are considered to be minor chakras, and the Alta Major. The ears and the throat work together to open up more of the clairs within us. And during this time frame, you may be experiencing lots of dreams that may manifest, or lucid dreaming, vivid dreaming, prophesizing. Things may increase during this time frame because you are beginning to awaken some of the senses here. It may not stay and continue on, depending on where you currently are in your cycle. As we work through these cycles, we are tapping in all the time, pertaining to what the energy is requiring of us. So we will begin to open If we're at the beginning of our cycles, of our ascension cycle, then, you're just beginning to awaken these things. And that's why when people are working through their ascension cycle, they're like, well, I had this ability, but now I can't tap back into it. We're just learning. We don't actually work with these gifts or centers until, again, towards the very end, or even the very end, when we are actually hooking up our monad, when everything is anchoring in. And we don't do that until after we've accumulated all 12 cell salts, until the solar seed has been planted and all of that good stuff. It's towards the very end, folks. And so it's so important to not get ahead of yourself, and it's really important to not doubt your journey. If you are having the experience of, okay, I'm awakening this center, be patient with yourself and what is going on. In time, you're going to achieve or have that gift working in your favor all over again. Well, of course, if it is going to be a part of your purpose here on earth. Sometimes we awaken centers that might open us up into a spiritual gift, and then they fall off. Not because we haven't gotten to a level, it's because we don't need that gift in this lifetime for our purpose. If you are awakening a center, it's more than likely you are awakening a center or a gift that was used in a previous existence, and you are remembering that a gift. And as long as you believe in that gift and really are grateful for the experience again within this lifetime, then that's the purpose of it, to make you still believe and be grateful, and of course move forward. So don't get discouraged is what I am saying. I too have been seeing lots of reflected light, or light within my atmosphere, more than I have ever seen in my ascension cycle. So I know that, of course, because I know where I currently am, how much I have evolved, I've trusted in my path, I know that the amount of light that I'm seeing out in my atmosphere is because the light is within me. I am doing the job that needs to be done within myself. That is the key. You are always supposed to do the job from within. And your reality is a reflection of what you are doing, or of course not doing. And now, because I'm talking, we're developing the crown, the diamond crown. My scalp is just itching. I am itching everywhere. I have more of the cool burning, the comforting cold burning behind my neck. My throat is itching. My ears are itching. Like I said, my scalp is itching. But of course, I am still having side effects of occasional migraines or migraine-like symptoms. Just very exhausted again because of so much energy and information coming in. I am not getting enough sleep right now. I am developing lots of spurts of having the need to kind of gorge from time to time, and then going to not wanting to eat at all. Being very thirsty occasionally to not being thirsty at all. My saliva has increased in the taste. It's very, very sweet now. It's a different type of feeling, sensation, and it's very calming and very soothing. I know this is the awakening of the sacred secretion, of course. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to leave it as this. We are, in order to truly activate the diamond crown, we have to remove the crucifixion implant of the false crown, of the crown that Jesus was wearing with the thorns. The crown of thorns is an indication of pain that we have developed throughout our society. And in order to truly open the crown, when it is open, is all of the energy centers that are working within. The unification, the true balancing of hemispheres, the pineal and pituitary, the alta major, all of those centers, of course including the ears, are going to be awakened. And then that means you are going to develop the diamond crown, which of course is going to activate the diamond sun body. So I just wanted to give you this video or this heads up again about what is really, really happening here. And I hope to work this information in to, of course, the 1212 gateway. And of course, I don't know when I'm going to actually make that video, because from the time now to the time December gets here, you know, lots of information comes through. So I don't get ahead of myself. I just allow things to be. Thank you guys so much. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. Take care.